All right, David, what are we off to see?
3 Hundo ZX.
We're interested in purchasing a drift car, so we're going to look at our very first Nissan 300 ZX. It's not for sale. We're just going to show up and ask the guy how much he would take for it.
I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen a show, Count's Customs, but the guy that oh, I need to stop saying That sounds so unprofessional. Anyway,
we're not professional.
Yeah, you're
so
right.
It doesn't matter.
But the guy, the Count that owns Count's Customs, I was reading up on him, and he said that the best way to buy a car for a really good price is to make an offer when it's not actually for sale. Because when somebody's going to sell the car, they're going to look up how much can I get out of it. So these 300 ZXs around this area, you see people wanting like $6,000 for a naturally aspirated that's been beat to crap. And for a twin turbo that's in good condition, like $12,000.
Yeah. I found one twin turbo ZX, which I have to say is in immaculate condition. If I had $13,500 sitting around, I would go pick it up because it is stunning. All black, has like
copper wheels? I don't know, bronze?
No, bronze, yeah. Like bronze 18-inch wheel. I mean, the car has been completely redone, top to bottom. It is mint. But I don't have $13,500, and I'll be gosh darn if I'm going to go get a loan for $13,500 for a car that I'm going to track. It's just stupid, even if
also,
it's lightning fast.
The bank probably won't even give you a loan. How old's the car? Oh, it's probably 20 years old. Oh, get out of here, numbnuts.
Yeah, I'd have to go get a personal loan at 16% interest. I don't think so. Done that once before in my life. Never again.
What was that for? The Audi's rims?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Gosh, what a pain in the rear. And then, no, twice. I did it twice. I did it for the Audi's wheels, and then for this piece of junk to put the engine in it. So, what a freaking disaster. And it still doesn't run right, but it's for sale. It's reliable with a warranty.
Reliable with a warranty. Even though you just said it doesn't run right.
It runs right, but it just shakes a little bit. Like, look at my arm in the video. It's like, because the steering wheel's shaking. So if I get the front end done.
It's so dusty. Look, it looks like it's never been moved.
What's the license plate say? Chiza?
Chiza? I don't know. Alright, are you going to get the GoPro and...
Oh my gosh!
See what he says. Hopefully he's not going to kill us or anything. I don't know, we'll see. So, unfortunately...
March 2015 is the last time it was registered.
So, I mean, that's pretty recent.
6-speed? Yeah.
Oh, it is a 6-speed?
Yeah, or 5-speed or whatever speed it is.
It's open. No, shut back. I don't want to, like, I really hope there's not an alarm on it. Well, that was kind of a complete bust. The guy's not here, but...
And it's got recent tags. But it looks super dusty.
I don't know, maybe it's a...
It's very clean underneath.
You know what surprises me about these? Is how old they are and they have projector beams. Like, that is the future right there. Really is.
I love this freaking stance of this car, Kevin. Is this the first time you've been up?
Look at the steering wheel cover. A woman's been driving it, which means it probably hasn't been driven too hard. Honestly, David, I've never seen one in person. I'm being 100%. Well, I've never been this close to one in person.
Man, I wonder how this thing sounds. Do you have like a paper and a pen?
I don't know.
Yeah, let's look.
I want to shut their door so they know no one's been tampering. I just don't want an alarm to go off or something.
If it's unlocked, it's not being locked. Here, let's look for a pen so we can write something.
That's, you know what? I don't think I have any pens in here. I might.
That's why we should have taken the Subaru, because it has one.
I don't know. Let me check, David. I'm usually pretty thrifty when it comes to that bojangled nonsense. Ooh. Oh, well, here's a pencil.
Now, do you have a piece of paper?
Probably.
Yeah. Oh, Kevin. I freaking love it. I've never been this close to one, and it's gorgeous. It's better in person. Let's just pitch a tent in their front yard and wait until they come home.
I don't know. Write it on this napkin or something. I mean, we're the zip tie pros. It's not supposed to be professional. Freaking make it as garbagey as crap as you can. Do what? I'll put it on the windshield. I know it does. Though that doesn't matter because I'm about to put some racing seats in it. Gosh, I even honestly, if he was like, I don't know, would you buy it off me for $3 grand? I'd be like, yeah.
If it runs and drives, how many miles? Can you check to see the speedo?
I really don't want anyone to pull up and like, what are you doing in my car? 177,000.
That's not too bad. My car is 180.
It looks like it's probably, I mean, it's after 90 because it has the Nissan emblem on the front, so it's at least 91 and up. And since it's a longer wheelbase car, that means I can drift the piss out of it.
It actually doesn't look that much longer.
Well, no, that's what they said. You really don't even notice it. It's like 6 inches longer,
Dude,
but you really don't notice it.
You've got the freaking calipers that'll fit my Subaru. I'm gonna yank those off that sucker.
I'm really not even too concerned with how the interior looks on this thing because I'm swapping it out anyway.
And I'm gonna write your cell number. Don't worry, I won't say it. I won't say it on YouTube, unless of course you want to, like, you know, donate some money to us.
Yeah, let's help us get started, please.
So if you want to donate money and you want Kevin's phone number for a nice phone call,
if you want to help this fool out get a 300ZX and you can watch us drift and become big.
big in the pants.
That's not true. I'm so small, it's retarded. Oh, I can't say retard. That's unpolitically correct. Oh, look at that.
Oh, frick. I wrote your wrong phone number. Nuts.
Look at that, David. It has the same head unit my Windstar had in it when I first put a system in there.
No way.
Little dual or whatever. But that's alright because I have my head unit in that gargantuan turd that I'd probably put in here. Because even if I'm drifting, I've got to have my tunes. I'm not too worried about weight reduction when it comes to music. Oh, look, they even have beer set up for us. Why don't you take a drink while you're test driving this bad boy?
Man. And the paint's not in too good of a shape, so you don't have to worry. Well, actually, it's in decent shape.
Yeah, it's not in bad shape, but considering the fact that I'd be getting myself a sprayer from AutoZone, and I would, you know, paint this sucker gloss black.
I'm going to write 2 notes in case they don't see one of them. Oh dear, that was so crusty on there.
Seriously, what's that smell?
I don't know. Oh,
This
we're recording.
Freaking
So,
thing is a turd.
So, it was like a few days ago, there was a skunk that was hanging around my house at night. So I don't know what he was doing, but so when I woke up in the morning, my freaking car smelled like skunk, and it was pretty dang nasty. So I took some Febreze and like basically hosed my car down with Febreze. And then the next day, the skunk smell wasn't as bad, but it smelled like the devil's lettuce. Like, no lie. I was like, crap, if I get freaking pulled over, some cop's gonna be like, I'm gonna search your car, kid. And I'd be like, oh, dang it. Not that he's gonna find anything, it's just gonna be a waste of my freaking time. But it was like, it legitimately smelled like the devil's lettuce. I was like, well, oh, it was yesterday. That it smelled like weed. So I was like, well, if I got pulled over, I'd just be like, I promise, officer, I don't do weed. And he'll be like, do weed? Do weed?
You're right, you don't.
Get out of here, kid. Get out of here, nerd.
I don't do weed, though.
But officer, I've never done the weed.
I've never smoked the ganj. The kids always talked about it in high school, but it always really freaked me out. I just really don't think that I can, like, wrap my head around the thought of smoking it. It just was really scary.
I heard that it makes you like fat chicks.
I heard it makes you want to turn into a fat chick because you eat everything.
Oh, goodness. Oh, man, that thing was gorgeous.
I know. Just the thing, we are even looking at it and it's dark out. So imagine when it's light out and if we washed it, waxed it. Oh my. Dude, okay, look at it this way. If it's running and driving, let's just say $3,000. We pick it up for $3,000. You just clean it,
and you can sell
and
it
then
for
we can
$6.
sell it. Yes.
Oh man,
that's a guy my dad worked with. He had a Jeep Cherokee Classic, beautiful car.
Oh, I love
and
that.
I could tell that it was a good-looking car, but it was really dirty. It didn't keep it clean, but it had like the lift kit. It had some not cosmetic. It had like suspension issues. All the people did that bought it was clean it, and they sold it for $2,000 more than what they paid for it. And that's it. They just washed it. And I was just like,
that must suck to be him.
yeah, I was like, wow, your coworker, especially since he's one of those guys where he just always needs money. Like nothing goes right.
Yep.
It's kind of like me and my Jeep though, where I sold it to that dealership. The very next day, some guy offered me $10,000 for it. And he was dead set on it too. He was like, "Where's the car?" He ended up going and buying it from the dealership. So
that poor soul.
That goes to show, one, how interested he was. Two, how much money I could have freaking gotten. I took such a hard hit on that.
Didn't you only buy it for like $7,000?
I paid $9,000 for it.
Oh my goodness! You could have made $1,000 on a piece of crap.
On a piece of junk. I really want to know where that car is at. What pisses me off is I see other ones all the time that's the same color, and I know it's a 2006 because it has the 3 little holes or whatever in the roof railing or whatever the devil you want to call it.
Roof racks, I guess.
Roof rack, yeah, whatever the rails. They're just like the tracks on the roof. So I know that they're 2006 models, and they're still on the road, running, driving, fine. I mean, they might have issues. I did pass one day though, and the whole dash is lit up with like all the different problems. I was like, yep, that guy's having the same problem I was. Oh, what a piece.
You're gonna have to trim some of this video because I don't think people want to watch like 20 minutes of us driving